Hello everyone. Today let's talk about the parliamentary privileges of Indian Constitution. Uh, this talks about the privileges that is being awarded to the MPs and MLAs. Let's do the articles that talks about the parliamentary privileges. Before that, I like to point out that there is a little spelling mistake. It's I here. Okay, so moving on, Article 105 and 194 talks about the parliamentary privileges, while 105 talks about the privileges accorded to the central legislatures. Its counterpart, the state legislatures, has been taken care of by Article 194. Both has a very similar provisions and similar powers. Some of the examples include the freedom of speech. So the freedom of speech includes Article 121, which says that no discussion on the conduct of Supreme Court or High Court can happen in the Parliament. This is a kind of right which has been given both to Parliament and to the Supreme Court. This is kind of very similar right, while it says that the Parliament cannot discuss the rights of the Supreme Court. In the same light, the Supreme Court cannot discuss the events happening in the Parliament. So one of the key cases in the parliamentary privileges came up in the era of P.V. Narasimha Rao, and in this case there was a no confidence motion against the existing ruling Narasimha Rao government, and there were allegations of bribery in when there was a floor test happening. Lots of members stood up and they said that they have been bribed to defeat this no confidence motion. So question arose that whether this amounts to bribery and whether a state can persecute these people under the criminal law of this land. And the Supreme Court went on and said that the parliamentary privileges under Article 105 should be given a broad interpretation, and said that there is immunity even from bribery allegations, and hence those people who are alleged to have taken money cannot be prosecuted by the Supreme Court. In the same light, there was another landmark observation made by the Supreme Court, which said that under Prevention of Corruption Act, the definition of public servants would also include MPs and MLAs. So, as you said, it's a kind of a very balancing judgment, but they gave a very broad interpretations. Other parliamentary privileges include protection from publications, parliamentary publications, and we must be very noteful of that this parliamentary privileges is given to everyone who speaks in the Parliament. It also includes Attorney General. We must note that Attorney General is appointed by the central government and is not elected. And despite that, because Attorney General has the power of audience, or he can speak in Parliament, even the power is accorded to them. So that's all about the parliamentary privileges in Indian Constitution. Thank you.